Alright, let's keep going. We're gonna head back to the Temple of Time. Because now we have the Lens of Truth, we can either start the Shadow Temple now, or we can go and go into the Ruto Valley. I think I'm going to start the Shadow Temple. The Shadow Temple is a long and tedious process. But once you... Oop, I'm walking the wrong way. Once we do the Shadow Temple, it does become a lot easier. The Shadow Temple also has some gold Skulltulas in it. One of those things that I might end up doing, because the way YouTube has been evolving, when I'm done with the series, I'll do a few... I think ultimately it would be better to do all the pieces of heart first. Just go through and get pieces of heart as I go through them. And then make a sub-series kind of thing, where once I can go and beat Ganon myself, I can just as easily make a few videos here and there about this is where this gold Skulltula is, or this is this piece of heart. And just like showing you where to find each gold Skulltula and each piece of heart. And Eponia is still here. Now, I do believe this will trigger the Shadow Temple. No, it did not. Interesting. Interesting. That should have triggered it. Oh well, that just means that we're gonna go into the Ruto Valley then. We could theoretically just do the Water Temple. Come on. Oh no, a storm again. You played the Ocarina, didn't you? Huh. I guess it's been a while. Okay. Oh well, that just means that we're gonna head over to the Ruto Valley then and start that quest line. By starting that quest line, it's a fairly straightforward thing. We hop over the valley again. The Thieves Guild, I guess. They're all women, and if there's a man, they're king, which is where Ganondorf comes from. Again, flat surfaces, Eponia doesn't really like them. I don't think I have fire arrows yet. Do I have fire arrows? I do not. So, I need to make a detour. I just realized something. I actually need fire arrows in order to progress properly, so I'm going to go grab them real quick. Also, with the Begorgon sword, you get a larger range of this. And he does a forward stance. Alright, I needed arrows. I'm going to teleport myself to the top so I can grab it, because that's where I need to go. Bum, 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 bum. And then I'm just going to do Song of Storms. So, I need to do this fast, because I don't want to waste time. Oh, that's right. This game is being very pessimistic. I can't get there right now, because there's no water. I guess I'm gonna have forced to start the water temple. I did want to do the Garuda Valley, but I'm being forced to start the water temple now. Like, I don't mind the water temple. It's kind of time consuming. It's a lot of going back and forth, putting boots on, taking boots off. You are going to spend a lot of time on this screen of putting boots on, taking them back off, going back and forth. They tried to implement a system, I guess. I'm not exactly sure how you would describe it. Of a three... Again, Nintendo has a problem with threes. Of a 3-water elevator system. And, like, it shows you where the boss battle is. It just takes time to get over there. Yeah, so these guys are now one shot away with this Begorgon sword. So, you see where Navi is up there. Oops, wrong way. Whenever she hovers over an empty space like that, you can use the Scarecrow song, well, supposedly, Come on. I need to be closer. Because the Scarecrow is supposed to spawn right there. I probably need to be right next to him. This takes a couple tries. You need to be in the right spot to grab him. Oh, I haven't... I know why. I haven't gone back to the Scarecrow as an adult yet. That's why. Because it's not detrimental, it is important, I'm actually going to do that right now. I actually need to do that real quick. Thankfully, he's right here, so I don't have to travel very far. But it is something that I do need to do right now. The fire arrows, they can stay there. I need the water level to rise again, and that takes time. Alright, Mr. Scarecrow. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the tune. You rock. I'm blown away. Oh no, I didn't forget the song. I never forget anything, but I just feel like rewarding you, baby. I have a good idea. My buddy Pierre is wandering around. Play that tune when you want to call him. I'll tell him to help you if he's nearby. Here's that song, baby. So, the thing about Pierre, he can be hit with the hook shot. So because of that, when Navi is in these areas, we can actually get to areas early or areas that are normally unobtainably. So if in Death Mountain, for example, there was a spot where we didn't get the compass. Well, now that we have Pierre, we can get that compass if we want to. This is just going to be going back to putting boots on, taking boots off, putting them on, taking them off, back and forth for the rest of this temple. This temple is probably going to take 2 parts just to get through. Also, the monsters do respawn every time you come in and out. A little aggravating, but you get used to it. Nope, we're probably going to have to be right next to him. So, the next area to go to, it's down here in the front. Because of the layout of this temple, it's a square in the middle and then 4 branches with 3 levels. It's 3D chess. Doing this the first time, it's going to be complicated and confusing, but this is where we go first. No, it is not. Over here is where we go first. Where we're going to end up growing into none other than the princess, who is all grown up. Have to keep me waiting for these 7 long years. But now is not the time to talk about life. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain totally frozen. Young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. Father and the other Zoras are not yet. I want to save them all, but I want to save all Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who's going to be your wife. Link, you must help me with the monster. Inside the water temple, there are 3 places you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. And so she rises up. Welcome to back and forth game. Welcome to the game of going back and forth. So, when the water level goes to the second one, we're going to go in there. So these statues, if we do the Zelda's Lullaby, it will change around the water levels. So either you let them hit you, and their spikes will go away. I believe this is the treasure map, not the compass. Yep, this is the treasure map. So we're going to drop all the way back down. So... Nope. There we go. Ah, this thing's touchy. Oh, it's timed. There it goes. I didn't realize it was timed. I thought they just stayed lit. I have 10 hearts, so I can kind of play around with these things. This, I believe, would just be a key. There's like 15 keys in this dungeon. There's like way too many keys. It's just an obscene amount of keys. This one's arrows. Come on. This one's also arrows. So I do know that there is... In here is one of the water levels to raise in the middle. I'm going to come over here, though. These need bombs. Again, you need to be fully stocked when you come in here. It was like this area right here. Like, if you didn't have bombs, you'd have to teleport out of the dungeon and go find bombs. I dived, so I'm cheating. Another reason why you get the Begorgon Sword. The hitbox of the Begorgon Sword goes through a lot of walls. I'm sorry for the audio cut out. It'll do that every once in a while. Time to put boots back on. Time to take them back off. So this is a subsection in the southern part of the dungeon. We don't ever have to come back here again. It was just for the gold Skulltula. So the bottom half, we're actually almost completely done with. There's one section that we need to go back to at one point because of the fact that there is another key. Where is it at? Here you are. So this is the second location. So because the platform is lifted up now, we're going to go down, back into that hole, and there should be a key in there as well. There we go. So the correct way in doing this is this one. So stuff doesn't fall on me and I get killed. Oh. I thought it was going to do both. I believe these are called barnacles. Spikes. These ones are shell blades. Yeah, if you go up to Navi when you target something, it'll tell you what it is. I'm not sure if I've ever told anyone that, though. So this is another key. It's always good to, like, go to all the places you can go, due to the fact that if you... the correct way to go has a key door behind, like, every spot. Every door has a key on it. So it's best to always go find the keys first, so you don't have to cycle through all the levels several times just to get to one key. I'm going to go flying now. Oh, almost. There we go. So I'm not going to go out just yet. Oops. I'm going to go up one more. Because there's another gold stele here in this room. That I cannot get to. Now we're gonna go back this way. I believe. Nope, we're not gonna go in there just yet. I don't have access to that yet. We're gonna go over here. We need to sink back down to the bottom because there was a second area we could have gotten to that needed bombs to get through. However, we didn't have the second level unlocked yet of water. But now that we do... Other key. I think I can go all the way down. Nope, that's too far. So now we don't ever have to come back to this area again, or at least we shouldn't have to. And the bottom is done as well. They can be really annoying. I have to use a bow and arrow. I could have sworn I could have used Zelda's Lullaby. Could have sworn this is where it was at. So this is going to raise to the 3rd level. Come on, I know you want to spawn. There we go. We got you to spawn finally. So now, instead of looping all the way through, if we need to, it'll be an easier way to go up and down. I do think I also missed a key. Yeah, so that's a locked door on the other side. I missed a key somewhere. Yeah, I missed a key. I need to go back. Oh, this is one of the ones I couldn't get to earlier. I think what happened was I need to go... Yeah, I think that's what was it. There's another key behind there I need to grab. Unless there was one over here I missed out on. No, because that door is locked too. Interesting. So I have 2 locked doors I missed out on. Hmm. I need to go reset the water level again to the bottom. Probably that's where the compass is, actually. I haven't played this game in so long. So we got that key. I'm going to go back up to the top. Reset the water level again. See, this is what I'm talking about, like, having to go back and forth so many times. It really gets tiring. It really does. I've already been over there. There was a gold Skulltula. It was this I forgot to do. I need to push it in. We're just going to push it forward as such, all the way until it's either going to fall in place. There it goes. Here we go. Fairly easy jump. There's a couple. I know of a few, at least one more later on. That one that's a little harder. Did I do this wrong? Ah, okay. I didn't do this wrong. I need to put boots on. So there is a thing right here that opens that up. And so I just need to time this right without my boots to use the current to swim over here. And here's another key. This will reopen the same gate. And get me the heck out of here. I'm just going to shoot them so I don't have to deal with them. Or, I guess, use the blade. So we're going to take this back up. Oh, we can't. Oh, that's right. Okay, so in order to get out of here... That'll be a long episode. So in order to get out, we need to use the hook shot and grab onto this. Alright, so I'm going to call this video because it just got to about 35 minutes, and we'll move on to the next one.